Hello there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bridget Morris and I talk about things that are specific carbohydrate diet related. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I also have an Instagram account that you can go and check out. On there, I show pictures of things that I eat and things that are related to the diet and just like Crohn's as well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a recipe that I have been literally obsessed with lately. My cousin came over to visit and we just couldn't be making enough. They were going fast. The thing about this recipe that was a little bit difficult for me is I usually just wing it. I just kind of like throw nuts and like ingredients in and I kind of make it wing it, like I said. So for this purpose of this video, I was trying to make actual proportions. So, you know, you can add a little bit more, do a little less, depending on how you actually like it. What I really like about this recipe is not only is it like really quick to make and easy, but there's just so many different variations that you can have based on the type of nuts that you're using. You know, if you're using like walnuts and, you know, cashews, you know, like all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, if you want to learn how to make SCD candied nuts, please keep watching. In this recipe, you want to be using 4 cups of nuts. So go ahead and mix and match whatever you want. But in this video, I'll be using walnuts, pecans, cashews, and pine nuts. You also want to use half a cup of honey and 3 tablespoons of butter. Have some salt, this is completely optional, and then some ground cinnamon and vanilla extract. The first thing we're going to do is roast our nuts, so make sure the nuts you get are raw. It should be written on the packaging. So you're going to separate the nuts in 2 categories. You're either going to get soft nuts or hard nuts. Hard nuts would be almonds or like hazelnuts, and fortunately all the nuts that we're using today are all considered soft nuts. And the reason you want to do that is because soft nuts, you want to be roasting them for maybe 8 minutes, and the hard nuts, you want to be roasting them for a little bit longer, so maybe like 10 minutes, but it depends on your oven, so always keep an eye on your nuts so they don't burn. You want to make sure that all your nuts are even layer in the oven, and we're going to place them in the oven and wait about 8 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and take these nuts out of the oven. You can see how they have this beautiful brownish color. Some of the pine nuts are starting to turn a little dark, so it was a perfect timing to take them out. And here are the other nuts. You can see again, they are perfectly roasted. All right, and now for the fun part. You want to take a pot that has a wide bottom. The wider it is, the better it's going to be for stirring, but you also want to make sure that the walls are also high. First thing we're going to do is melt the butter on, I'd say, a medium-high heat. Make sure the melted butter is going to cover the entire bottom, and then we can go ahead and add the honey. Once you've added the honey, we're going to go ahead and add the vanilla extract, the cinnamon, and now we're going to stir everything. And the reason we add the cinnamon now is because once the honey is going to start boiling, it's going to be making all these bubbles and it's going to be really hard to mix. It's going to clump the cinnamon and just, yeah, it's a hot mess. So yeah, you want to go ahead and add it now. See how it's just an even mixture and it looks beautiful. Make sure you stir continuously because you don't want the mixture to be burning to the bottom. You're going to be mixing for 3 to 4 minutes. You want to give time to the mixture to thicken up a little bit. Don't forget the sides. See how I'm taking the spoon and also scraping the sides of the pot. Alright, so we're ready to add the nuts, and the easiest way that I do it is I just take the corners of the parchment paper and then just slide them in. Keep the parchment paper because we will reuse it at the end. Now at this point you do want to be quick because the fire is still on. You're going to go ahead and make sure that all of the nuts are evenly coated. So go from the bottom, like scrape the bottom and then bring it up, and then yeah, just keep stirring until all of the nuts are coated with the mixture. All right, the nuts look perfect. We're gonna go ahead and turn the fire off. And now from here, you wanna be quick as well because now it's gonna start hardening. I separate the nuts in 2 piles because it makes the flattening process so much easier. So make sure you have all of the nuts, no waste. Now from here, again, still hurrying up, you're going to take the back of the spoon and you're going to try to flatten out those nuts in an even layer as much as possible, because the more that they're crumbled together, then they're going to stick together when they're going to be cold. So yeah, make sure that the nuts are evenly layered but also separated as much as possible. You're technically done at this point, but I do like to add a bit of salt on one of the trays because the sweet and salty is just so good. And now you're going to let them completely cool off before you can put them away. I like to just put them in a seal-tight container and leave it on the counter. Bon appétit! And there you have it, guys. That is how you make super delicious SCD candied nuts. I really hope that you like this video and that it inspired you to try it. Please leave in the comments below if you have any other variations. Like, I think maybe adding a little bit of like cayenne pepper or like chili powder would be really good because of like that sweetness with that spiciness. That might be really good. Anyways, let me know what you think. Give me ideas. I'm so willing to try it. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing and sharing this video to anybody that you think would benefit from it or love it. Anyways, thank you so much again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.